What do you see that UConn does well that concerns you, and where do you think you guys have the advantage?
They do a good job on offensive glass.
Yeah.
One of their assistants, Tom Moore, was at Quinnipiac.
Quinnipiac.
Yeah, and
That's family. Shout out Tom Moore.
Yeah, we used to play against them at BU, and his teams used to be great on offensive glass back then. So I think the offensive rebound, they do a great job. They got Klingon and the big fella crashing the glass, even Andre Jackson crashing the glass, a bunch of guards crashing the glass. So we got to do a good job finishing possessions with a rebound. And I think just our guard play, they've been carrying us all year, our ability to spread the floor and make plays 1 through 5. All 5 guys on the floor for us can make a play at any moment. So I think that's going to continue to help us throughout the rest of the tournament.
You guys broke program ground last year by making it to the first Elite 8 ever in Miami history. What's been the biggest thing to carry that success over to this year? Because making an Elite 8 is hard. Making another one and then going even further is even harder.
I think it's a couple different things. Like I said, the leadership that we have, the group that we have. You got Zay Wong, who was on that team, big part of it, ACC Player of the Year. Jordan Miller, who was on that team, was a huge part of last year's team. We brought in Norchad and Nigel, but you got guys like Wooga Poplar, Bensley Joseph, Anthony Walker, who was also big parts of that last year's team, who have bigger roles this year. So it's a mix between that and then our leader, man, Coach L, Jim Larinaga. He is a Hall of Fame coach, a living legend. He kind of keeps these guys together. He has one of the early quotes, because he does a quote before every practice. The very first practice of this season, his quote was "Begin with the end in mind," which means have a vision of where we want to be at the end of the season and kind of take care of business every day to lead up to that point. So it's a couple different things that goes along with that.
I like that.
I
got a few questions, but first I want to say you touched on Jim Larinaga, right? And keeping those guys focused. I saw him kiss Nigel Pack on the head the other day in an interview, right? And I couldn't just help to feel like he really, really banged with these kids.
Nah, he does. Like, he does. It's genuine too, man. He treats these kids like he's their own. You know what I mean? He loves them up, sending them highlight tapes throughout the season to build their confidence up. That's kind of the secret to his success. He builds guys up. He allows them to be themselves, but also building them up at the same time. So, I mean, everything you see is genuine. He did it last year to Cam McGusty when he was doing the interview. Kissed him right on the forehead. So he means that stuff. His family is our family. His wife, Liz Larinaga, is the mother of the group. She's part of our staff. She takes care of the kids and just treats them like it's a home here.
That's a real family. I like that atmosphere over there. It sounds lit over there.